luminaries. In this video I'm going to show you how to make a color block pom-pom. They're so cute, especially if you use some really great combination of yarn. So these ones are just densely trimmed so you could really see the color blocks, and then this one is a loose trim, so I wanted you to see the difference. Okay, so let's get started. What you'll need are any of your loom tool, could be this one or any of the other models you have, tight tie or embroidered floss, sharp scissors, yarn, and then optional are your wooden or paper pom-pom trim guide, and then needle. Again, those are optional. Let me go over real quickly the yarn. So in this example, I'm using Omegacryl. It's Mexican yarn that's really popular, and it comes in so many great colors. It is very fine, as you can see here. So you're trimming, or you're doing a dense trim, you have to trim it really, really well. But this is what it'll look like. You could use any other yarn, but in this example, I'm going to use this really thin yarn. And then I'm going to talk about some details with the yarn. So real quickly, so how to get started. What you'll do is you'll pick, you should choose at least 4 colors. 5 I think works really well, but 4 to 5. Less than that, I feel like doesn't look that great. So what we'll do is we'll take this yarn, and if you're going to work with this yarn, it's 3 strands and it's really, really thin. So we're going to actually have to wind a lot of revolutions. If you are using worsted weight yarn, you don't have to do as much. So cut it at least by, just do 1/3 of it, especially if you use worsted weight yarn. Because this is color block, we're not going to secure it to any of the notches here. We're just going to start winding, not too tight, not too loose. Okay. And we're going to wind a block. Okay, I'm going to fast forward because I'm going to go 100 revolutions. Okay, so we'll come back. We'll slow it back to normal speed when I come back. Okay, so we're done with one. So I went 100 revolutions, and then I'm going to cut. Okay, so the yarn should just lay flat like this, and then you're going to start with the next color. Let's do actually red. It's got a little bit of contrast. So same thing, and there's a couple techniques that you could do. You could either start winding, so we'll start the same. We're not going to put it in the notches. We're just going to lay that down and lay that flat, and once the other yarn is on top of it, it's fine. You could actually just wind next to the color and keep them completely separate, or you could just wind over that color, but not all over, just a little bit, and go. Okay, I'll meet you back when I finish winding. Okay, so we'll cut that. So that's the second color. Now I'm going to choose a hot pink, and again, just start anywhere, pick a place. You could go right here or right here, but the key is that you want to keep it always in a block. Okay? So you don't want to do this, clearly. So again, we're just going to do a block. Okay? And then for my last color, I'm going to choose this green. This is always nice. It's light, but it's really bright. So I'm just going to go on the side right here. Okay, and I'll meet you back when I'm done winding. Okay, so that's our last color. So if you're making this size, actually let me show you. This is about the size that I'm making. Okay, you're going to go 100 revolutions with 4 colors. If you're doing 5, just take that 400, since it's 4 color, and divide it by 5 and just do that. But you know what, this yarn is so thin, eyeball it, or just, give or take 20, 50, you're totally fine. All right, I'm gonna show you how to tie it real quickly, but I'm not gonna show you how to trim it. I just want to show you what it will look like once you cut that open. So again, take this under your yarn bundle. If you are making a really big pom-pom and this is really full, you just take your needle and you could help your tie thread under and go like that. So now we're just going to make a tie. I'll provide all the videos to our video that just focus on tying your pom-pom really tight, as well as trimming as well in the details. Okay, as always, you're going to take this side, this end, take it back under, and you're going to flip. And then just make sure that this is in the middle. You're going to make 1, 2, tight, pull tight, slide this off. Ooh. Wow, I must have wound really tight. Wow. Okay, and then now you're gonna make, as always, small little pulls to really tighten this. Close to the knot, don't work far away, just work close to the knot. And then keeping your finger on that, tie really quickly, because the moment you take your finger off, it's gonna loosen. And then cut. All right, so let's see what this will look like once you cut it. Oh, it's so pretty. So this is the same as this. I wound the yarn in different order. Oh, it's so pretty. I just love this color combination. So the best way also to figure out, what is a great color combination to do, I always look for inspiration in nature. That's always great. Flowers are a great way to look for it. And then, fashion magazine or just Pinterest, it's really, really easy. Okay, if you want to trim this down really tight like this, go ahead and go to the link below on this video, and then you'll see how to make it into an orb pom-pom. And if you're just doing a loose trim like this, all you do is take your pom-pom trim guide, trim around, and then switch it over, and then trim again. So these would make great earrings or great gift. I actually one year used these as, what is it called? Like place name holder, name cards. For Thanksgiving dinner, I just put everybody's name on one of these pom-poms and they get to take the pom-pom home. Okay, enjoy everyone.